We've just seen Artur Beterbiev against Dmitry Bivol. Artur gets the decision. What do you make of it? Eddie Hearn not happy.
No, I don't think it is one of the great fights ever I see in the last at least 20 years, okay?
Artur Beterbiev defeated Dmitry Bivol by majority decision Saturday in Saudi Arabia, winning the unified light heavyweight championship. Beterbiev, 39, showed superior power and left Bivol's face badly swollen under his left eye. Bivol, 33, showed snap in his punches too, but he could not evade enough blows. "Yeah, he's powerful, very powerful," Bivol said. Beterbiev outlanded Bivol in power punches 90-86 according to DAZN, but Beterbiev said, "Today, I'm lucky too." The judges scored it 114-114, 115-113, and 116-112. Beterbiev handed Bivol his first loss while improving to 21-0 but failed to score a knockout for the first time in his career.
Good response from Bivol though.
Bivol fell to 23-1 with the IBF, WBC, and WBO World Light Heavyweight Championship titles. Beterbiev entered as the WBA World Light Heavyweight Champion. Bivol came out fast with sharp jabs, while Beterbiev's jab lacked authority.
Watch how these high-level boxers adjust perfectly. Pull back on Arthur's jab and land a jab of his own. This started to nullify Arthur's pressure. With this being a high-level chess match, Beterbiev creates a counter to Bivol's counter. He starts by feinting his jab, hoping Bivol would counter with a jab of his own. This is where he would slip to the inside and throw a powerful right hand. Bivol didn't take the bait, but as a result, he basically stopped countering Beterbiev's jab entirely.
Bivol mixed in a left hook and finished strong, taking the early lead. Beterbiev started quicker in the next round, but Bivol's jab and footwork kept him in control. Beterbiev picked up the pressure, landing a right, but Bivol responded well, staying just ahead. Beterbiev stalked, but Bivol neutralized him with smart counterpunches and a high guard defense. The fight evened up as both went toe-to-toe, with Beterbiev closing the gap. Bivol's superior footwork and counterpunching gave him an edge, but Beterbiev's relentless aggression pinned Bivol to the ropes, pushing ahead on the cards in the final stretch. Beterbiev ramped up the pressure, chasing Bivol, whose left eye was nearly swollen shut. Despite Bivol's last efforts, Beterbiev finished stronger, edging out the win. A fight such as this.
Beterbiev for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world.
Where mentality is arguably a bigger challenge than physicality, was taking its toll on both fighters. In round 9, Bivol's facial expression read tunnel vision as he returned to those perfect combinations, which caused Beterbiev to struggle once again. If a Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch gets made, round 13 cannot come soon enough. But Beterbiev must first be allowed to enjoy this historic feat as the first undisputed light heavyweight champion of the four-belt era. Eddie Hearn hit out at the judges, claiming Dmitry Bivol was robbed of a deserved win after a controversial night in Riyadh. Those scores were a travesty, according to Bivol's promoter Hearn, who was particularly aghast at Poland's Pavel Cardini, who scored it 116-112 for Beterbiev. Speaking to TNT Sports shortly after the result, a fired-up Hearn said, "I don't want to disrespect Artur Beterbiev. They're two of the greatest fighters of our generation, but you saw the body language. They were in the corner. They knew they had lost the fight. 116-112, they gave Dmitry Bivol 4 rounds."
Listen, I don't want to disrespect Artur Beterbiev. They're two of the greatest fighters of our generation. You saw the body language. They were in the corner. They knew that.
This is a joke. It was a 7-5 or 8-4 fight to Dmitry Bivol. He was cruising, and he gave up a few rounds at the end. They knew. They were saying to him, "You have to knock him out to win the fight." Bivol was robbed of the undisputed championship tonight. I struggled to find anybody on our row, the row behind the TV rows, who didn't score the fight to Dmitry Bivol.
Dmitry Bivol didn't get robbed against Artur Beterbiev. Dmitry Bivol only won 5 rounds, Artur Beterbiev won 6 rounds, and they drew in 1 round. So stop crying and accept the fact that Artur Beterbiev is just better and will knock out Dmitry Bivol in the rematch. But the one thing that pissed me off about Dmitry Bivol's loss was his wife's reaction. Fuck, that really pissed me off!
To find a judge who gave it 116 to 112 and gave Dmitry Bivol 4 rounds in that fight? This judge should never work in this sport again. I'm sorry. Everything you're going to get out of Dmitry is, I can do better. It's boxing. I take the judge's scorecards, but I don't buy it because you don't deserve that after that performance. It was an absolute boxing masterclass. It was the perfect performance. You know what? He can be better, but that was a show of pure concentration with skill, defense, and offense thrown in. Promoter Frank Warren agreed with Hearn, telling DAZN, "I gave it to Bivol by a couple of rounds. I thought it was a close fight, but there's no way that score of 8-4 makes sense. It's ridiculous. Everyone around the ring thought Bivol won. They should order a rematch. There should be a rematch. The scoring of 8-4 is a bit of a joke. The most powerful figure in boxing, His Excellency Turki Alalshikh, can be considered Team Bivol." After the decision, Alalshikh revealed that he scored the fight for Bivol, and his proposed solution is a rematch. "This was one of the greatest fights of the last 20 years, Alalshikh told Charlie Parsons. "I don't think the result was fair, in my opinion. The two fighters are like my brothers, but I think Bivol won 2 more rounds. I will focus, and I will try to do the rematch if they accept. We will do it."
But in my opinion, I will focus and I will try to do the rematch.
I was just about to say that. We know that you
They
are all
deserve
about
it.
making the
They
best fight
deserve it.
possible.
If they accept, we will do it.
Okay, an incredible occasion tonight. Once again, 2 undisputed fights in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You must be so proud, everything with Riyadh season, to have another undisputed fight in such quick succession from the last one.
We will have now in the Latinos night in the 16th and in November, and we will have the rematch in 21, and we will have card in February in 22 maybe, and we will try to have something in May.
Former trainer Teddy Atlas had Artur Beterbiev winning 7-5 by a 115-113 score over Dmitry Bivol in their undisputed light heavyweight championship. Atlas agrees that the judges gave it to the right guy, with the IBF, WBC, and WBO champion Beterbiev winning by majority decision.
He's covered up, he's buttoned up, comes in the right way, behind the jab, a strong jab, a hard jab. I was surprised Beterbiev didn't go to body more early. But you know what? As soon as I got surprised, what did he do? He went to the body late.
Atlas didn't agree with the one judge scoring it 116-112 for Beterbiev. Atlas felt that it was a little wide. The scores were 114-114, 115-113, and 116-112. I had it 2 rounds for Beterbiev. There were many rounds that were very close where Beterbiev closed strong for the round, said Teddy Atlas to Fight Hype, reacting to Artur Beterbiev's win over Dmitry Bivol on Saturday. Bivol did a great job of being defensive when he had to, but also being set for offense, said Atlas. He didn't let the guy walk in and overcome him, because if you just move on him and use your legs, Beterbiev is just going to track you down, like he's tracking prey.
I was surprised Beterbiev didn't go to body more early. But you know what? As soon as I got surprised, what did he do? He went to the body late, and it made a difference. It took some of the air out of the tire of Bivol and made him stand in front a little too much. But a lot of heart by Bivol, both guys.
Bivol did a good job of showing angles, but that pressure doesn't stop, said Atlas. It's relentless. Beterbiev sort of told you that he knew he was almost 40 in the 9th round. He paced himself a little bit to save a little gas that he might not have done a couple of years ago. Dmitry Bivol's ex-wife, Ekaterina, has publicly celebrated the fact that Beterbiev beat him to become the undisputed light heavyweight champion. Ekaterina, who has been embroiled in a highly publicized split from Bivol, took to social media to express her support for Beterbiev after the fight, a move that has stunned many in the boxing world. During his post-fight press conference in Saudi Arabia, Beterbiev was not satisfied following the first decision win of his career against Bivol. "He did a good job," said Beterbiev. "I don't know how he measured his work as good or not, but I'm not a bad boxer. I didn't do bad work."
Yes, but it's for me not uncomfortable because usually I'm not waiting for belt. It's today, but today I even lucky too.
Your corner, I think it was before the 10th round, said to you, you need to knock him out. Were you surprised to hear that?
But they always say that.
"I only did some parts of what I prepared for, not all the work. I don't know why. I'm always critical of myself. Even when I won all my previous fights by knockout, I always complained about my skills and performance. That's why I don't like what I did. I always want to do better. I needed to sleep for a couple of rounds and then wake up. Maybe it was my knee injury. Maybe it was many things. I don't know. I don't think I'm a great boxer, but I'm not a bad boxer. It's experience. I'm honored to become the undisputed champion." Speaking afterward, Bivol said, "I am a warrior. I have to do everything perfect. I don't have any explanation or excuses."
I don't know, I did my job. I felt that I could make better. I always could make better. It's just some opinion of judges. Congratulations, Artur, and I didn't see this fight. He won, what I could say.
Did you feel his power at any point during the fight?
Yeah, of course, he's powerful, very powerful.
"I just congratulate Artur and his team. He deserves it. I did my job. I felt I could do better. I always feel I can do better, but that's the opinion of the judge. He won. He is very powerful, and you can see I have a bruise on my head. He always hits so hard, but he wants a rematch. If I have this chance, then why not?" Bivol said. "It is my dream to be undisputed." His Excellency said he wants to make it happen, and I hope I will do better. Understandably, Dmitry Bivol was left heartbroken at the end of his sensational encounter against Artur Beterbiev, which saw the latter crowned undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. If a Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch does get made, round 13 cannot come soon enough, but Beterbiev must first be allowed to enjoy this historic feat as the first undisputed light heavyweight champion of the four-belt era. With a fight as agonizingly close as this, a rematch is already being demanded, and with both fighters appearing to want a second meeting, 2025 could be another big year for boxing. Beterbiev's relentless pressure and power earned him the victory and the undisputed light heavyweight crown, while Bivol's technical mastery kept him in the fight until the final bell. Though the decision was met with controversy, there's no denying that both men fought with incredible heart, leaving fans buzzing with excitement. This clash of champions delivered everything you could want in a high-stakes title fight.